All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Nightmare World Cup Episode 2, where we have 8 more combatants looking to walk away the winner of this bracket who will advance to the 8-man finals for the Nightmare World Cup. As you can see, the people involved here with these matches here tonight, of course, in the first match, we'll see Danny Harris versus Noah Todd. Then we will see Ryan Riley versus Cody Ford. Then we'll see the community's legacy champion Everett Constenelli taking on Alex Mcnab, as well as David Newcomb, the former world champion, taking on the new world champion Marcus Starr in quite a rematch. But this time, the title is not on the line. Instead, this is only for the Nightmare World Cup. So without any further ado, let's check it out. So here we go. First matchup of the afternoon. Here we go. It is Danny Harris versus the immortal Noah Todd, the High Flyers champion, versus one of the biggest names in call to ever grace the grounds of the land of the nightmare. Here with us in NCW. And now, here we go. Danny Harris, well, that badass known as Danny Harris. And here we go. First matchup of the afternoon. This is for the Nightmare World Cup. Who will make it to the Elite Eight in the final bracket? Remember, fans, it's all about bracketology, if you will, and it's all about making it through these first preliminary brackets, if you will. Nonetheless, here we go. The first man for this one-on-one matchup on his way down to the ring now. Here he is, the one and only Danny Harris. So Danny Harris going at it here today, going to be taking on Noah Todd. We're going to see how that fares here tonight. So here we go. Danny Harris ready to go in his second official matchup here with us in Nightmare Championship Wrestling. We've seen Danny Harris do fairly well at the last Click Per View Gold Rush. However, it was his opponent, the modern-day Excalibur, Everett Constenelli, to walk away the victor in that singles bout that we saw at Gold Rush. And now, here tonight, Danny Harris takes on longtime NCW superstar Noah Todd. And now, his opponent, making his way down to the ring. He is still your NCW High Flyers champion. The one, the only, the immortal Noah Todd. Representing the syndicate, here he comes, the immortal Noah Todd. Now remember, fans, he's been the longest reigning world champion of all time, holding that championship over 420 days. I'm going to tell you what, that is a very, very long championship reign. Nonetheless, that was 2 years ago, and now, here and now, he is your current NCW High Flyers champion. As we all seen, he successfully defended in the last couple months against the Deputy Razorhawk. Now, Noah Todd here with us tonight in the Nightmare World Cup, ready to go. Title, of course, is not on the line, but moving on to the next round is who will advance between this awesome singles bout. Will it be the lunatic Danny Harris, or will it be the immortal Noah Todd? I'll tell you what, Danny Harris has certainly seen his fair share of tests walking in the door here with us in the land of the Nightmare, as Danny Harris took on Everett Constenelli, as we said at the last Click Per View. Now here tonight, taking on Noah Todd. Two very valiant names, if you will, here with us in the land of the Nightmare, and Danny Harris is certainly not afraid to get in there in the mix with the best of them. We will find out if which one of these two men, rather, will be walking away the winner here tonight. Remember, fans, the championship is not on the line. Here we go, the lunatic Danny Harris, leader of the syndicate, Noah Todd. The bell has sounded, and here we go. Noah Todd going face-to-face with Danny, and old Danny with a Snapdragon suplex to start this matchup out. And look out, Danny slithering in for the pin there immediately. One and only a one count, as the immortal Noah Todd has been through his fair share of battles. Look out, a snap German this time. Good Lord. Danny Harris destroying the immortal Noah Todd here in the opening moments, but you better believe the High Flyers champion, not looking so good here, as he is getting kneed in the face over and over again by a walking lunatic fringe that is Danny Harris. And now Harris in complete control here of Noah Todd. Immortal now getting thrown over the ropes here, still landing on the apron, but look out, a big time, look like a forearm to the face, and now Danny stacks him up there, good Lord, with that drilling DDT, taking a page out of Noah Todd's book with his very own rope hanging DDT. Now, Danny, Snapdragon once again. Good Lord, he is all over the immortal Noah Todd here in these moments. And look at this, side headlock and just nailing the hell out of his face here. And now, a much-needed reversal by the immortal. Noah Todd sends him down, and now look out, one hell of a spine buster there by the High Flyers champion. This may be the opening he is looking for. Danny wrenching in pain on that back after getting planted with that spine buster. Nice Swiss uppercut to follow. Now, with the immortal in control here, picks him up again, and another spine buster here by the immortal. Showing off, and then a kick right to the face, welcoming Danny Harris to the land of the Nightmare how he sees fit. Now, punching him in the back of the head. Now these two stand face to face. Danny gonna make him pay for giving him time. Nice overhead suplex there. Beautiful suplex by the lunatic. This matchup has been one of the greatest hotly anticipated matchups we have been waiting for some time. Now finally, these two going at it in non-title exhibition here tonight. Now, good Lord, that head kick there, that spinning head kick took his head right off. What a decapitating-like maneuver. And now, going in for the pin once again. This could be very well it thus far, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and no, the immortal gets a shoulder up, ensuring that he will be staying in this matchup a little bit longer. Here we go. Danny Harris now, springboard, awesome turning in mid-air, hitting that beautiful springboard moonsault. Now Danny Harris has got Noah Todd up here in the Nightmare World Cup in our first matchup of the afternoon. Look at that. Oh, faked him out. Instead, hitting him with a forearm to the back of the head. Now slithering in for another pin. Danny Harris looking to capitalize. 2 and only a 2 count here as Danny cannot get it done here. Still, this matchup continues. Multiple cross faces with the inside of the forearm there to the High Flyers champion. He has not been looking so hot here, ladies and gentlemen. Danny now springs to the top rope, looking to fly with a beautiful elbow drop. Good Lord. Danny Harris here in complete control. Got him up, but no, a reversal here by Noah Todd. It drops him with the reverse neck breaker there. Now, the Immortal looking perhaps for his finisher. Oh my God, look out. Got him here. Immortal Genocide connects. Beautiful maneuver there by Noah Todd. Now slithering in for the pin of his own. 1, 2, and no, a shoulder up here by Danny Harris. And now, Noah Todd, the Dabtastic Fanatic, the black belt in Scooby-Woo, looking to get things started here. No, reversal here by Danny Harris. Danny Harris is in complete control now. Hooking him up, perhaps for another vertical suplex. No, he lands on his feet and he nails him with the innovative neck breaker. The Immortal in a bad way. Noah Todd and Danny Harris, to my knowledge, these two have never met before in any car wrestling company, but here tonight these two are definitely meeting, and look out for Danny. Beautiful drop kick to the back of the head as his rope hung opponent was on the second rope. Now springing back to the top rope, Danny perhaps looking for that. Oh my goodness, what a swanton bomb. Swanton bomb, let's see that in instant replay. That was an awesome maneuver there by Danny Harris. Let's see that from another angle. Bam! Lands that right on top of the Immortal Noah Todd. It is not looking good for Noah Todd here this evening. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! Noah Todd will not be going down to a Swanton bomb here today. Perhaps he will, but not here in this moment in time, as that maneuver is not enough to get the matchup done. And now locking in a Dragon Sleeper. Good Lord, contorting on that neck. And he taps out. Noah Todd taps out to the Dragon Sleeper as Danny Harris having enough to get it done here tonight inside the Nightmare World Cup. Wow. What an awesome showing by both men. Look at Danny here, spinning forearm, throwing him to the ground there. A beautiful maneuver. And now Danny, as you can see the replay here, spinning back kick, nearly decapitating the High Flyers champion. I thought it was over with that maneuver, but it would continue. Immortal Genocide there by Noah Todd. Awesome maneuver by the High Flyers champion. Speaking of high flying, look at this. Swanton bomb, baby. Lands it flush there on top of the Immortal. Let's see it from another angle here. Look at that beautiful maneuver there by Danny Harris. Showing off his high-flying abilities here against the High Flyers champion. Nonetheless, fans, your winner here today in our first matchup of this bracket, advancing to the next round, is the one, the only, Danny Harris. Congratulations to Harris. Awesome showing here. And another awesome singles bout, and this is actually his first win here with us in the land of the Nightmare. And now, with Danny Harris, he look to mix it up next in our next bout. The former Canadian champion of NCW meets the former Twitch television champion of NCW. So let's find out who will walk away the winner here tonight in the Nightmare World Cup. All right. These two superstars have certainly been on different paths, to say the least. Here as of late, Ryan Riley, of course, winning that Canadian championship back at One Night Stand, losing the title to Tommy Wilson in a title unification match at Gold Rush. Now, Ryan Riley competed in a 6-man elimination chamber matchup to decide the new Twitch television champion. Once the title, Ryan Riley, of course, did not end up winning that matchup. Instead, Ryan Riley ended up fighting. Certainly stuck to that. Nonetheless, Cody Forte and Daddy Mark Woolery recently, the American Triad, lost the tag teams to the new. But here tonight, the former tag team / Twitch television champion takes on the former, two colossal names here in the land of the Nightmare, looking to go at each other here tonight. As you can see, it is Ryan Riley versus Cody Forte. The Beast against the Double R Superstar coming up next. So here we go. We're going to find out who is the man. The first man making his way down to the ring, hailing from North Carolina, he is a member of the American Triad. Former multiple-time champion all across the board, including one of the only two-time world champions. And if you really want to question it, he's actually been tag champs more than that, but only with Mark Woolery he's been twice. Nonetheless, here he is, the Beast, Cody Forte. As I've said, Cody Forte and Mark Woolery lost those tag team titles as of late, and now they certainly got to be looking for a new direction, if you will. Perhaps a rematch for the tag titles lies in wait. We shall find out what happens to the tag team championships, as the Beast Cody Forte and Daddy Mark Woolery both have rematch clauses. Will they invoke them? Perhaps, perhaps not. It looks like here tonight, instead of tag team action, everybody here is geared up for singles competition. So here we go, the Beast Cody Forte getting back into the singles life, if you will, here tonight, as he takes on perhaps one of the most popular superstars we have here with us in Nightmare Championship Wrestling. That being the Double R Superstar, Ryan Riley. So here we go. Cody Forte taking on Ryan Riley. This is the first time these two stars have ever met here with us in the land of the Nightmare, and I believe it's the first time these two have ever met in their entire careers. Nonetheless, the Beast Cody Forte looking to walk away with a victory here with us in the Nightmare World Cup. So here we go, his opponent now making his way down to the ring, the prodigal one himself, the Double R Superstar, Ryan Riley. One half of the tag team, Genesis. I'm going to tell you what, that's an awesome team to sit there and watch, ladies and gentlemen, but nonetheless, this is not about tag team warfare. Instead, these two will meet in an awesome bout here to see who will advance in the Nightmare World Cup. 64 superstars, only one man can emerge victorious. Also today in this round, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing later in the same round, we will be seeing a rematch between the new world champion Marcus Starr and the former world champion David Newcomb. We will see how that match fares. But for right here tonight, and right here and now, we got the Beast taking on Ryan Riley coming up next. Looks like the bell has sounded and this matchup is underway. As the Beast, Cody Forte, and Ryan Riley meet face-to-face in the center of the ring. And look out, a pullback attack into the knee there. Beautiful maneuver by Ryan Riley. Now picking up the Beast as Ryan Riley, former Canadian champion in singles competition. Uh-oh, look at this. Beautiful maneuver there and leg strength on display there as Ryan Riley puts down Cody Forte. Here in the second matchup of the day. Nice spinning back kick there to the Beast, but the Beast looks unfazed. Look out, plants him there with a beautiful flapjack there. Down goes Ryan Riley. Now Cody Forte locking in a dragon sleeper, and that's one hell of a dragon sleeper there. Got that thing cinched in real deep here, but Ryan Riley with a reversal there. The Double R superstar is certainly not afraid to go toe-to-toe with the big man as far as the Beast, Cody Forte. Cody Forte with a flying knee out of nowhere puts down Ryan Riley on that rebound attack there. Now picking up the former Canadian champion. And look out, Ryan Riley eats that Swiss uppercut there. And now Cody Forte coming in for the kill there. Beautiful backdrop into a kip up. The animosity, there is none between these stars, if you will. However, both men certainly want to walk away the victors here for this bracket of the tournament. Who will move on? Look out, Ryan Riley is going for a ride here. A trifecta of gut-wrench suplexes here by the Beast, keeping his hands locked before putting him down for a third one. Good Lord, the Beast going off here, but Ryan Riley with a much-needed back elbow there. Plants it right between the eyes of the Beast, and look out, using his size and momentum to his advantage. Keeping down the Beast with that awesome flying head scissor there. Now Ryan Riley in complete control here. Uh-oh, another one of those leg strength. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna call that a corkscrew monkey flip. But nonetheless, corkscrew monkey flip for the second time of the match. And Ryan Riley beautifully pulling off that maneuver. And going for an elbow drop on his opponent while he was on the apron. That was deadly. Still crashing and burning. Nice innovation on display by the Double R superstar. Still, he stays in control, knocking the Beast to the floor. And look at Ryan Riley go. In control of Cody Forte, but for how long? The referee counting at a 2 count here. Now a 3 count. The Beast now throws him into the announce table right here in front of me. This is for the Nightmare World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, still the first round. We will find out who advances to the next round. Good Lord, look at the Beast. He's got him up. Oh, my God, clipping his head on the announce table on the way back down. This is not looking good for the Double R superstar. The Beast now sliding into the ring immediately after, and he's shooting the half, going for the pin immediately, looking to eliminate Ryan Riley, but no. The heart of a warrior is what he has. Ryan Riley stays in this every step of the way. Both of these men highly regarded through the locker room as bad people, if you will. But we will see who walks away the victor here tonight. And double burial leg drops there by the Beast, Cody Forte, as he stays in control. And now he's heading to the top, ladies and gentlemen. And that can only mean one thing. Here he is. He's calling for it. Whether you love him or hate him, here it comes, the madness elbow as it connects into the black heart of Ryan Riley. The Double R superstar is down. Cody Forte backing off to a corner. Look out. Close range, look out. Lighting him up with that mark of the Beast. Ryan Riley getting pinned here. Is this it? 1, 2, no. Ryan Riley gets a shoulder up as this matchup will continue. Awesome showing here by the Double R superstar, the prodigal one himself, staying in this every step of the way. Beautiful leg drop once again by Cody Forte. Now going for something here, but Ryan Riley with a much-needed arm drag finds his opening. Riley now hooking him up. Spinning neck breaker. Beautiful maneuver there. I'm going to tell you what, Ryan Riley, the Double R superstar, is, in my opinion, one of the most innovative superstars when it comes to that spinning neck breaker. We've seen him use it so many times before. And now, Tonight being no different now, locking him in a knuckle lock here, and then a beautiful corkscrew arm drag. Ryan Riley once again showing everybody the size difference on display. And look at this, Ryan Riley now, a man who has been using the spear as of late, looking for another one as he puts down Cody Forte. Cody Forte goes down. Ryan Riley to the apron here, not going for the pin. Instead, shooting star. Beautiful maneuver there by the Double R Superstar. Going for the pin on the Beast now. 1, 2, no, the Beast gets a shoulder up. Good Lord, this matchup has been dynamite since we rung the bell, and it has not slowed down this entire time. Ryan Riley, the Beast Cody Forte. Who will walk away? Good Lord, another one of those springboard moonsaults there by Ryan Riley. Riley now in control, spins him around. Uh-oh. Got him up, ladies and gentlemen. The Riley roller coaster as he lays him out with an awesome maneuver there. Ryan Riley backing off to a corner, ladies and gentlemen. We know what he's going for here. Looking to spear the Beast again. Puts him down once again. No magic 8-ball for anybody today. He's looking to end him off that. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Riley, the Double R Superstar, gets it done here tonight, putting down the Beast and ensuring that he will not advance in the Nightmare World Cup. Awesome showing here by the Double R Superstar. I'm going to tell you what, it was a showdown between two spears. It was a tale of two spears, if you will. But at the end of the day, the Nightmare, wow, I messed that all up. The prodigal one, the Double R Superstar, Ryan Riley, walks away the victor. As you can see, he's been using the spear as of late, and bam, puts down Cody Forte with a move that he has tried to perfect over a decade, and a beautiful shooting star there. As you can see, athleticism was surely here in great showing as Ryan Riley with that beautiful shooting star. And then look at this, the Riley roller coaster, bam, good Lord, turning him nearly inside outwards. Ryan Riley showing everyone here tonight that they better fear the spear. Your winner here, ladies and gentlemen, defeating the Beast Cody Forte and advancing in the Nightmare World Cup tournament, Ryan Riley. Congratulations to Ryan Riley. So glad he walked away with the victory here tonight. Glad he joined us, and we will see how he fares in the next round. So, we've seen Ryan Riley and Danny Harris advance here tonight. They will meet in our semis. We need to find out who our superstars to meet in the semifinals. Next matchup in the first round of this tournament, Everett Constenelli meets Alex Mcnab. So here we go, fans. Coming up next, we have Everett Constenelli, the community's legacy champion, and yet again, another non-title matchup just being represented here tonight. The legacy champion will be taking on Alex Mcnab, the Scottish Destroyer, meets the gatekeeper of Little Italy. We're going to have a collision, if you will, of different, different countrymen, if you will, coming together, looking to clash. It's going to be a complete catastrophe, that of Scottish and Italian style. Nonetheless, everybody's favorite pasta warrior, Everett Constenelli, takes on the Scottish Destroyer, the kilt-wearing mofo, the only man who wears a dress and scares me, Alex Mcnab. It's Everett Constenelli, Alex Mcnab coming up next. So here we for the Nightmare World Cup. Here he is, fans, making his way down to the ring. Your one and only NCW Legacy Champion. The man, the myth, the legend, the gatekeeper of Little Italy, the modern day Excalibur. Here he is, hailing from Little Italy, New York, the one, the only, Everett Constenelli. So Everett Constenelli, great showing here with us as of late in the last couple years. I'm going to tell you what, for those who haven't seen Everett, Everett is a two-time world champion, one of the longest reigning new generation champions of all time, as well as former multiple-time mid-card champion. Nonetheless, Everett here tonight holding his own title, which he christened when we bought out HCW. He took their world title right before we bought him out, and when we bought him out, he rechristened it to the Community's Legacy Championship. But here tonight, here's another man who's been highly regarded all across NCW throughout the years, swinging that bat. Here he is on the way down to the ring, hailing from Aberdeen, Scotland. He is the one, the only, the Scottish Destroyer, Alex Mcnab. So, Alex Mcnab, master of that super kick, we've seen him in recent years do fairly well. He's been a former global champion, former Scottish champion, which was the territorial title when he named it the Scottish title. He's been a former, I believe, new generation champion. Nonetheless, Alex Mcnab here with us tonight for the Nightmare World Cup. And Alex Mcnab, throughout his history of being with us in NCW, he's been here since 2010. This man has seen his fair share of tournaments, if you will. Been in the Veterans World Tournament back in 2017. It might have been 16. I can't remember off the top of my head. Nonetheless, here tonight, Alex Mcnab will not be able to use that bat, as this is a singles competition. Rules are in effect. Disqualification is in effect. The bell has sounded, and here we go. These two men meeting face to face right here in the Nightmare World Cup. Round one. Look out. Everett Constenelli looks like he's getting it taken to him here by the veteran here in this matchup. Now remember, Constenelli will be meeting Ryan Giovanni in the future for that Legacy Championship. Of course, he will, if he wins and makes it through the wonderful Vogan. Nonetheless, that, of course, will be up on YouTube soon, I believe. But here tonight in the land of the Nightmare, Everett Constenelli taking it, or trying to take it, to the Scottish Destroyer. But Alex Mcnab, look out, eats a jawbreaker there, a much-needed reversal there, and a beautiful arm drag to follow, face planting his opponent immediately after. Now kicking his opponent while he was trying to get up. Everett Constenelli don't give a damn. Got back to his roots, if you will, getting back to his winning ways, as he's been implementing more submissions as of late. But Alex Mcnab don't give a damn. Look out. Oh my goodness, Alex Mcnab could have been going for the McNabinator, but instead eats another one of those arm drags into the mat, and he's trying to get up. Constenelli picks a leg. Look at this. Got a hold of that ankle, and now a spinning toe hold. Shades of Terry Funk here with that maneuver. Shades of the Funks with this maneuver here. That Texas spinning toe hold. I guess you got to call that a Italian spinning toe hold since he's performing it. Nonetheless, Constenelli begging Mcnab to his feet here. Constenelli now looking to fly with a beautiful drop kick, missile drop kick style, off the second rope, putting down Alex Mcnab. Mcnab now, in a bad way. The legs are crossed. Here comes Shin Shatterer. Everett Constenelli in complete control here. Who will advance in the Nightmare World Cup? Look out for Constenelli. Constenelli dips under. Look out. Flying heel hook. Flying heel hook is locked in, and he's got that bad boy locked in tight. Good Lord, will he beat him off this? And he does! He taps out Alex Mcnab in convincing fashion. Here tonight, Everett Constenelli advances. Here tonight in this awesome World Cup tournament matchup. The Nightmare World Cup is well underway here. As you see that awesome submission. I was wondering if we would see a submission here tonight, but here you go. The first one locked in. Look at that. Flying heel hook, sliding right in and locking it in and applying that pressure quite quickly, if you will. Nonetheless, Alex Mcnab in a bad way, wondering if he was going to tap out. I thought he was going to fight his way out of it, but at the end of the day, there you see the Scottish Destroyer taps out to the Legacy Champion. Wow. Once again, Everett Constenelli gets another victory via submission here with us in the land of the Nightmare. Gotta say, congratulations to this man. He might be quite possibly the most dangerous submissionist here with us in Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Congratulations to the Legacy Champion once again, Everett Constenelli. Well then, we've seen Ryan Riley, Danny Harris, and Everett Constenelli all advance. Three very popular names all across CAW, and they all advance here today in the second bracket. This is our last matchup of the first round here in bracket 2. It is the former NCW World Champion, former two-time World Champion, I believe. Is it 2? Yes. Former three-time world champion David Newcomb takes on the current man who beat David Newcomb for the title. That, of course, being the one, the only Marcus Starr. You see the suspenders? Here comes the star. Here he is, the NCW World Champion. And fans, I'm being told that he actually designed his own championship. Once he won the World Championship here in NCW, and he did that championship here with us tonight. So here we go. Coming up next, the Nuke David Newcomb takes on the man who defeated him at NCW's Gold Rush. We will find out who will be the man here tonight. The championship, of course, is not on the line. Instead, this is a rematch with who looked here tonight. It's David Newcomb taking on Marcus Starr. So here we go, fans, live from Wembley Stadium in the United Kingdom. We're going to find out who walks away the winner here of this fourth bout, who will make it to the semifinals here in bracket 2. And now, so weird to see him without the World Championship, but nonetheless, here he is. Former World Champion David Newcomb makes his way down to the ring. He hails from New Orleans, Louisiana. He may have lost the World Championship, but David Newcomb certainly wants to walk away with being the winner of the Nightmare World Cup, and he can't do that unless he makes it to the Elite 8. To do that, he has to win two more matches after this one here tonight. Nonetheless, this is the final matchup of this opening round of the Nightmare World Cup in bracket 2. Here he is, the Nuke, David Newcomb. The monster from New Orleans. You better believe he will rock you like a hurricane. Completely pun intended. He will blow you away if you are not careful. David Newcomb reigns supreme at the top of NCW as its world champion for over 2 months, I believe. Losing the title finally to Marcus Starr in our last click per view just a week, I believe it was just days ago. Nonetheless, here in Nightmare World Cup, Episode 2, we find out. Can he do it again? Can Marcus Starr do it again? And this time, Mike Watts will not be ringside. He is banned from getting involved in this singles bout. I'm going to tell you what, I'm not one to make excuses for people. But Marcus Starr had a lot of help in defeating David Newcomb for the world title. It was a no disqualification matchup. Nonetheless, here he is debuting his new championship. On his way down to the ring, he is the NCW World Heavyweight Champion. The one, the only, Marcus Starr. Marcus Starr, a man who has been a natural at Car Wrestling since the day he was discovered. Nonetheless, here with us, made his way. I'm going to tell you what, actually, Marcus Starr sets a record, fans. He is the first man to ever come out of Rise to Stardom to win the NCW World Championship. There's been former Rise to Stardom competitors who have challenged for the world title and those who have even become global champion. But at the end of the day, no one, none of them have captured the NCW World Championship except for this man. Here he is, hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the one, the only, Marcus Starr. Marcus Starr did a phenomenal job in that matchup. However, it was Mike Watts who come out and got involved here in this matchup, or in that World Championship matchup, costing David Newcomb the title. Here tonight, he is banned from ringside as David Newcomb takes on the suspender-wearing, suspenseful fight of the world champion, Marcus Starr. One-on-one, here we go. Collar and elbow tie up into a side headlock here by David Newcomb. He's looking to do damage here to Marcus Starr, wrenching on that headlock over and over, and then finally, an overhead takedown to take down Marcus Starr. Now wrenching on the headlock once again, but no, got a side headlock reversal here by Marcus Starr. David Newcomb looking to use his momentum and size to bull rush him into the ropes and then throw him off with an Irish whip. These two men bump into each other, going for a kick, but no, instead he gets reversed into a snap suplex there by David Newcomb. Look out. Marcus Starr now, Snapdragon suplex, nails that too, puts him down as well. And now Marcus Starr in complete control. As I was saying, fans, Mike Watts got involved, come down during the no disqualification ruling of the World Championship matchup. Got involved. It was Marcus Starr landing a super kick, and then Mike Watts grabbing David Newcomb from behind and hitting him with what looked like a reverse neckbreaker of sorts. Nonetheless, leading to Mike Watts and Marcus Starr and their alignment, if you will, now being part of our continuity here in NCW. And oh, good Lord. Throwing him chest first on the outside into the steel steps. David Newcomb is not happy about losing his world championship. You better believe he's looking to change everything here tonight and defeat Marcus Starr and move on here in the Nightmare World Cup. But can he do so? Look out, Marcus now eating a David Newcomb shot. Now, Marcus Starr picking him up. Oh, what a beautiful fall away suplex there by the suspender-wearing, suspenseful fighter. And oh, look out, eats a kick right to the grill, does David Newcomb as soon as he gets up. But he's got a reversal and a nice arm drag hip toss there by David Newcomb, a form of a judo throw, if you will. but a reversal by Marcus Starr gets him right back in the face here of David Newcomb. And now look out, we got a schoolboy. No, instead catching him, double underhook DDT, and drops down David Newcomb with that beautiful maneuver there. And now, David Newcomb, got Marcus Starr up on his shoulders after that reversal, and bam, nails him with that beautiful maneuver. Load the nuke. 2, and no. Hit him with the load the nuke. He's got him up on his shoulders again. The world champion in a bad way. Look out, here it comes. David Newcomb nails him with the fallout nearly in the center of the ring, going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, David Newcomb rectifies anything that says he would have lost that world championship match. Instead, David Newcomb defeats Marcus Starr here in this Nightmare World Cup matchup. Marcus Starr goes down to the NCW World Champion now. Marcus Starr lost to David Newcomb here tonight. David Newcomb defeating Marcus Starr and just getting him back, getting back over, if you will, Marcus Starr for cheating at Gold Rush. Marcus Starr will, of course, still keep the NCW World title, as the title was not on the line, but David Newcomb nailing him there with the fallout, doing what he has to do to stay in the matchup and put away the world champion. And what do you know, ladies and gentlemen, the world champion gets knocked out of the Nightmare World Cup in the first round by the former world champ, David Newcomb. Congratulations here to the Nuke, David Newcomb. His night is not over, ladies and gentlemen, as we now have the 4 men who will be going to our semifinals. Let's take a look at our tournament board one more again. Opening matches, the opening round is already done. Noah Todd was defeated by Danny Harris. The Beast, Cody Forte, was defeated by the Double R superstar Ryan Riley. Everett Constenelli with a flying heel hook takes out Alex Mcnab, and David Newcomb, rectifying his championship loss to Marcus Starr, now advances in the tournament. He is not the world champion, however, he is in the final 4 of this bracket. And without any further ado, as you can see, fans, the next matchup coming up next. Everett Constenelli will meet David Newcomb later, but for right now, we have the next matchup here in our semifinals to find out who will go to the finals of just this bracket here in the Nightmare World Cup. It is Ryan Riley and Danny Harris, 2 of quite possibly the most popular stars that we have here with us, alongside Will Steele, Luke Luger, and among others. Zango meets Danny Harris, 1-on-1 in the Night World Cup. Is all about finding who is the best in NCW, hands down. And here tonight, newcomer Danny Harris, widely known all across CAW. But here tonight, he is new with us in the land of the Nightmare. This, of course, will be his 3rd matchup. His record is 1-1. So he's either way, win or lose, we will find out where his record falls, of course, as he takes on quite possibly a very tough opponent here tonight. A man, in my opinion, who could really knock Danny Harris out of this entire tournament. The Double R superstar, Ryan Riley. So here we go, Nightmare World Cup. We already know Josh Omega will be going to the Elite 8, but who will join him? We will find out the second name here today. TJ, no, you're not in this tournament neither, but if I got enough time before I leave on vacation, I'll try to do another show. I don't think I'll have enough time, though, in all honesty. Nonetheless, here we go. Semifinals 2. Nightmare World Cup. or excuse me, the semifinals to this bracket, nonetheless. We got to find out who's going to make it to the final 8 or the Elite 8, if you will, before we can do the final bracket. To get there, we got to get through this match. And of course, the semifinals of bracket 2. Here we go, match 1. The first man making his way down to the ring, Danny Harris. Danny Harris, been seen all across CAW all throughout the years, doing a phenomenal job. He's a CTO superstar among other places as well. Nonetheless, this lunatic fringe is here with us in the land of the nightmare, and Danny is a bad man, as we've seen him take out quite possibly one of the most dominant superstars in NCW in the past couple years in Noah Todd. And now, he just took him out earlier tonight, but now he's got to go up against another man who just joined NCW in the last, I'd probably say 3 months. But these two men are quite possibly two of the greatest CAW wrestlers in the world. Hands down, no debate. We're going to see how Danny Harris fares in this matchup here tonight. TJ and Huey, don't worry, I'll put y'all in the next bracket, I promise. And now, the next man, making his way down to the ring, his opponent here in this matchup, the prodigal one himself, the Double R superstar, Ryan Riley. So Ryan Riley, known all across CAW, been in a million different leagues as well. I don't know if it's a million different leagues nonetheless, but he's highly renowned all across CAW. He's got a lot of fans. A lot of people want to see Ryan Riley do well here in this tournament. I personally think he will make it to the Elite 8. There's some great people left here, but he's got to get through Danny Harris here tonight to do so. This quite possibly, fans, could be a main event of any NCW Click Per View. But here tonight, you're getting it in the Nightmare World Cup. Ryan Riley, who disposed of the Beast with ease earlier tonight, and now Ryan Riley meets Danny Harris. This matchup could be for the NCW World title. It is so good. But nonetheless, you're getting it here tonight on the Nightmare World Cup. And here we go. Danny Harris, gets caught by the innovative offense here, opening up of Ryan Riley. Ryan Riley now taking it to Danny Harris and kicking a man while he's down. He don't give a damn. Danny Harris has certainly changed his attitude as of late. Fighting back. Look at these bombs he's throwing. Good Lord, the offense of Danny Harris, an offensive flurry of strikes, if you will. Now Danny, good Lord, getting clotheslined unceremoniously out of the ring. This is not an over-the-top rope matchup, of course. This matchup will continue on the outside. Now got him up with another one of those innovative neck breakers. Now we've seen him hit those as of late a lot. Ryan Riley, the master of the spinning neck breaker, if you will. Got a black belt in spinning neck breakers. Good Lord, what a launching T-bone suplex there to turn the tides on the outside. The referee now at a 5 count and a flying knee there by Danny Harris puts down Ryan Riley. Now, Danny Harris in control, but no, gets reversed and thrown into the ring there by Ryan Riley. Riley now in the ring, in control of Danny Harris. Danny reverses there, or it looks like they bumped into each other, but look out, not reacting fast enough. And another one of those head scissor brain busters, if you will, by Ryan Riley. The Double R superstar now still in control of Danny Harris. That battle on the outside may have taken a lot out of both men. Good Lord, what a hurricanrana launching him into the corner of the ring. Now, Riley picking an ankle there, and it looks like he's trying to pick apart the leg with a beautiful handstand knee drop there to the leg. Riley now picking up Danny Harris. Look out. Always locking in that knuckle lock once again, walking to the ropes. We've seen him hit it so many times. A patented maneuver here of Ryan Riley. Beautiful corkscrew arm drag there by Riley. Riley backing off to the corner here, ladies and gentlemen. We know what he's going for. Here he is. He's calling for it. Ryan Riley now hits him. No! Danny Harris reverses the spear there. Danny Harris going crazy. This lunatic is certainly off his meds here today. Striking his downed opponent. That may be the reversal that Danny needed. Look out, another Hurricanrana into the corner there, but look out, going for the pin immediately. One and no. A kick out there at a 1 count early by Danny Harris. This matchup will continue, but he eats a kick to the gut there. And another kick, this time to his seated opponent. Ryan Riley begging his opponent to get to his feet now. Danny trying to get some feeling back into his arm, but instead gets caught with those seated cross faces. Riley now, beautiful springboard crossbody to his downed opponent. Big time springboard splash, now picking him up, spinning him around, and look out. Riley's got him hooked up again, here it comes. Riley Renegade there, nearly turning him inside out. His face planting off the mat on the way down. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Danny Harris to kick out, and look at the anguish on the face of Ryan Riley as he pleads with the referee, Jeff Bobcat. Now, calling for perhaps the end. Got him up now. Look out. Magic 8-ball in the center of the ring. Danny Harris is out. Ryan Riley now goes for the pin off his finisher. 1, 2, and no. Danny Harris still gets a shoulder up. Ryan Riley throwing everything at him, including the kitchen sink, but still it's not enough to get the job done. Look at this, Ryan Riley. Can't believe this matchup is still going on. And now, Danny Harris with the much-needed reversal here. Danny now spins him around. Uh-oh. Got a hold of that leg. Oh, what a shin breaker into a back suplex. Nice maneuvers there on display of Danny Harrison. Look out, Danny now. Coming off with a head full of steam, 2 clotheslines, dropping him every time, hitting the ropes and coming back. Big time sky-high drop kick there by the lunatic. He's in control here. What is he looking for? Danny backing off to a corner here. I don't know what he's looking for here. Danny apparently waiting in the corner, biding his time. Danny is just completely taking his time, standing in the corner, not looking for any offense, just looking to gain his breath here as Ryan Riley is completely out of it after following that last maneuver. I'm going to tell you what, Ryan Riley doesn't look like he's getting up here, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Riley looks like he's out of it. And I'm going to tell you what, fans, we may have to call this match. Danny Harris is respectfully backed off, and it looks like Ryan Riley is knocked out. Give him a couple more moments to rise to his feet. Jeff Bobcat has not called this matchup quite yet. Looks like Danny Harris has knocked out Ryan Riley. Wow. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are calling this matchup as Ryan Riley has been knocked out. Well, okay then. We'll see what the referee's ruling is here on this matchup. I believe they're going to call it a knockout. He is unable to continue. Ryan Riley wasn't able. Yes, they are officially calling it a knockout here between Ryan Riley and Danny Harris. And now, the next matchup of the semifinals of this bracket, Everett Constenelli, the Legacy Champion, takes on the former NCW World Champion after that crazy display of this match. And there, Danny Harris apparently advancing to the finals after that crazy ending. We're definitely going to have to see a rematch between those two in the future, but for right here and now, in the Nightmare World Cup, Danny Harris advances to the finals of this bracket, but who will meet him in the finals? Will it be the modern-day Excalibur, Everett Constenelli, or will it be the Nuke, David Newcomb? Two men who've been fighting each other for years here, and Nightmare Championship Wrestling now meet once again here in the Nightmare World Cup. So here we go for the semifinals of this tournament now. The next man making his way down to the ring here, hailing from Little Italy, New York. He is the gatekeeper of Little Italy. The one, the only, the community's own Legacy Champion. Formerly known as the HCW World Championship, turned into the Legacy Championship all over CAW, not just in NCW. Defending that championship against multiple former legends as well as great stars all across CAW, including the wonderful Logan as well as Ryan Giovanni. But now here tonight, that title, of course, will not be on the line. He will be in a singles matchup against a man he has met many times in the past, dating all the way back to Oblivion 1. These two met in the co-main event for the High Flyers Championship. Now, all these years later, they meet once again here in the Nightmare World Cup. Everett Constenelli tapped out Hall of Famer Alex Mcnab earlier tonight, and now Nuke David Newcomb, he defeated Marcus Starr, the NCW World Champion. Of course, in a non-title matchup, he did not win the championship back. Instead, he advances in the tournament, and now, here tonight, in the second semifinals matchup of Bracket 2, we will see the Nuke David Newcomb take on Everett Constenelli. These two have met so many times in the past, as I've said before, for world titles, eliminatio bouts, tournaments such as this. These two have met many, many times in the past. Championships, but none of that comes into play here tonight. Instead, only the Nightmare World Cup. And I'm going to tell you what, if I was Ryan Riley, I'd definitely be going to management, and I would honestly plead my case as knockout was not part of the rules, and being knocked out here in the tournament, certainly an illegal way to eliminate a man. Nonetheless, here we go. Second semifinals matchup. Constenelli meets Newcomb. Once again, we got a collar and elbow tie-up here to begin the matchup. Constenelli now backing Newcomb up to the corner. The referee looking to climb between the two of them here and break them up. And we got a clean break here. between Constenelli and David Newcomb. Now they lock up once again, and oh my goodness, once again they end up back in the corner again. Now, looking to break them up once again, and we got another clean break. A great showing of, respect between both men, but look at that, picking the ankle and then a knee breaker to follow there. Constenelli early, working on those legs, looking to dispose of his opponent and stick to his same game, which he has been using in the past, that submission game. Either that flying heel hook or that sharpshooter. Now, going for something there, but Newcomb now kneeing him in the face with a much-needed reversal there. Now got him up in the fireman's carry here with the flapjack to follow. Could have been going for his finisher, the fallout, but I still think it's still far too early here for the David Newcomb. Newcomb now making him roll out of the ring as these two meet face-to-face. Look out. Got a hold of that leg, and now a dragon screw. Beautiful maneuver there by Everett Constenelli. Now, Everett in complete control here of David Newcomb once again. Drops him to his back, and a spinning toe hold here. Everett Constenelli constantly working on that leg, or those legs, if you will, working those legs over and over, trying to soften him up for his submission attempt, which no doubt he will be attempting to apply later on in the matchup. Laying the groundwork for it now. Beautiful scoop slam there as David Newcomb trying to find his way. To get away from Everett, but Everett now not playing around anymore. Now working to the arm, and look at this, back to the leg with this submission here, the Tequila Sunrise. Good Lord. Did he tap out? No. Instead, David Newcomb finally saying he's had enough and kicks his way out of that submission attempt. Now, David Newcomb with a Swiss uppercut here, looking to turn the tables, if you will, here. On Everett Constenelli. Nice spinning neck breaker there by David. Newcomb now in control, but no, eats another dragon screw there. Yet again, Constenelli sticking to the leg attacks. And now, he's not done. Arm wrenching the arm, and he's got him up. You know what is next? The shin shatterer, breaking nearly both legs there of David Newcomb. And now, Newcomb in a bad way here as Constenelli is begging him to his feet. Look out for Dave. Dave goes down, and Constenelli has that leg lock locked in. Can he get to the ropes here? Instead, David Newcomb rolls over and bashes his way out of that submission flying heel hook attempt. David Newcomb now face-to-face with Constenelli. Newcomb throws Constenelli into the ropes. These two bounce off of each other. Constenelli now in control. Back elbow there by Dave. And a running neck breaker by Newcomb. Now Dave face-to-face with Newcomb. Or Newcomb's got Everett up. And Constenelli goes down with loading the nuke shell. Beautiful maneuver there. And now, David Newcomb calling for the end, possibly on Everett Constenelli. Constenelli is up on his shoulders. Here it comes, his finisher, the fallout. David Newcomb nails the finisher and goes for the pin immediately. 1, 2, and no. Constenelli gets a shoulder up, ensuring that this matchup will continue here between former world champions of NCW. These two going at it. Both men. And look out, the referee goes down. Jeff Bobcat is out of it. Both men looking to go after their opponent here and ground him. Look out, got him up. No, reversal by Dave into a beautiful modified reverse neck breaker. And Dave drops a fist drop there. Everett Constenelli in a bad way. Dave now, complete control, looking to go for a pin off of that. 1, 2, but no, Constenelli once again. Dave couldn't get the job done there. Instead, this matchup will continue. Nice inside arm drag there by the gatekeeper of Little Italy, the legacy champion of the world. And oh man, he's a vicious right hand there by David Newcomb. Now, Dave got him up once again, looking to load the shell once again and puts him down. The Nuke now pulling that leg, going for the pin. 1, 2, and this matchup is over. David Newcomb disposes of the gatekeeper of Little Italy. Everett Constenelli goes down to the brute force of David Newcomb. Great showing by both men here, but at the end of the day, Constenelli couldn't submit the big man. Instead, the onslaught of David Newcomb was high on display, and Constenelli goes down. Awesome showing there. Here you see where he nailed ultimate elbows there. Tried to go for the pin off that to no avail. Instead, it was this move to finally finish it. Loading the shell. Bam! Puts down. Everett Constenelli instead now draping over and cradling a leg, winning the matchup. Thus, your winner here tonight and advancing to the finals of this bracket, the Nuke, David Newcomb. Congratulations to David Newcomb. Awesome showing here by the former multiple-time champion in the land of the Nightmare. And now, fans, it is time for our final matchup of this show. That is Danny Harris meets David Newcomb. Danny Harris has disposed of any and all of 8. There we see our tournament board. It all dwindles down to 2. Danny Harris versus David Newcomb. So here we go. The lunatic Danny Harris defeated Ryan Riley as well as Noah Todd earlier tonight, as well as Marcus Starr. Now these two meet here tonight in the finals of Bracket 2. Who will make it to the Elite 8 and go into the final bracket? And now, here we go, Nightmare World Cup. Let's find out who's going to make it to the Elite 8, who will make it to the final bracket. We already know Josh Omega advanced in episode 1. We saw that, and now here tonight, these two men will meet in the finals of Bracket 2. So here we go. First of the competitors on his way down to the ring, the one and only Danny Harris. As we've said earlier tonight, we've seen Danny Harris on display. We've seen him walk away with a knockout victory over Ryan Riley in a quite controversial finish. But nonetheless, it won his way into the final matchup. We've also seen him defeat Noah Todd. the High Flyers champion earlier tonight, of course, in a non-title matchup inside this tournament. Does Danny Harris got enough left in the tank to walk away the victor of this entire part? Or does he, in fact, not have enough left? David Newcomb, I'm going to tell you what, you got to have your ducks in a row going up against a former world champion in David Newcomb, but he disposed of Noah Todd with ease in the opening matchup of this tournament, of this bracket of the tournament here tonight. Nonetheless, Danny Harris now awaits his opponent, making his way down to the ring. Here he is, making his way down to the ring, hailing from New Orleans, Louisiana. He is the one, the only, the Nuke, David Newcomb. NCW's monster. Now on the way down to the ring, this man has defeated Everett Constenelli as well as Marcus Starr. Two men who he has had trouble with in the past. He disposed of them quite easily in the last matches. David Newcomb, of course, not having much time to rest at all, as he was just in the last barn burner of a war with Everett Constenelli, knocking him out of the tournament, thus making it here to the finals of Bracket 2. Who will advance to the Elite Eight? Danny Harris and David Newcomb have both viciously assaulted all their opponents and made it all the way here, only to collide, and we will find out who will be the man who is the one and only superstar to make it to the next bracket. These fans here in Wembley Stadium ready to go. The Lunatic and the Nuke. One-on-one, the first time these two have ever met. The bell has sounded, and here we go. Danny Harris and David Newcomb. Danny Harris going in for his classic overhead suplex there. Sticking to what he knows best, and look at that. David Newcomb just popping right back up, but the strikes of Danny Harris on display. And look at that, throwing a ham bone right back in his face, and David Newcomb launching him up in the air and dropping him with a back body drop there. Beautiful maneuver there with that back suplex. Now picking up Danny Harris, but Harris a little quicker and nails him with the snap dragon suplex. David Newcomb holding on to that neck. Dave now being lifted up. Look out. Oh, being spun around here, and then Danny attacking the head and neck area once again, and yet again David is holding his neck. This ain't looking good for the Nuke here, as Danny goes to the top. Beautiful elbow drop there by Danny Harris, driving it right into the heart of David Newcomb. Newcomb now gets turned over here as Danny trying to find his next position for his attack. Instead, throws a ham bone here as he gets back up. Reversal of the Irish whip as Danny goes out into the apron, but no. David Newcomb says there will be no fighting on the outside today as he rips him unceremoniously over the top rope back into the ring. And now 12-6 elbows over and over, landing on his opponent. And look out, Dave now throwing him into the ropes, and a beautiful back elbow there by the former world heavyweight champion. Now, David Newcomb looking to scale to the top rope. Would he perhaps fly? No. Instead, we've seen him hit that flying clothesline before off the top rope. Instead, he goes and attacks the Lunatic while he's down, hitting him with that awesome reverse backbreaker of sorts. Now Dave on the second rope, going for a big-time splash, and the Lunatic rolls out of the way. David Newcomb rolls out of the way of the Lunatic. Look out, gut punch there by Dave. Dave now got him up. Loading the shell here. Nails it in the center of the ring. Danny Harris goes down. Danny Harris seemingly in a bad way here, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Got him up on his shoulders here. Harris now Looking to get knocked out with a fallout there by David Newcomb. Going for the pin off that immediately. 1, 2, and no. Danny Harris gets a shoulder up, ensuring that this matchup will continue. And look at that, Harris with a much-needed arm drag there to drop down his opponent. Now spinning him around in a beautiful dragon whip kick there, right to the face, dropping down the nuke. Now, nice spinning forearm, nearly taking off the head of David Newcomb. And look out, the lunatic is going crazy here. Looking to pick up Dave, but no, David Newcomb whips his legs out from under him there, stomping his arm and flipping him over. Now Dave comes in with a bullplex. The strength and size advantage of David Newcomb is on display here in this matchup, and it looks like he's going for a pin off that bullplex here. Shoots the half. Could that be enough to get through the job here? No, not even a 2 count, as Danny Harris is not going to go down quite that easily. Instead, Danny now getting lifted up. Overhead vertical suplex by David Newcomb. And look at this, David Newcomb making fun of Danny Harris, showing him it's just an easy workout for him as he's doing the push-ups in the middle of the match here. Danny Harris, though, finds his opening and a knee strike right to the face from that front face lock position. Now Danny got him again, nailing him in the back this time. We got him by the back of that neck. That neck was bothering him earlier in this matchup here. Now, Danny throws David Newcomb over the ropes here. Uh-oh. Danny Harris looking to destroy David Newcomb and hit him with his own dynamite DDT on the apron, busting him wide open as he hit his head on that monitor screen on the side of the ring. That digital apron has busted open David Newcomb. That's not using a weapon. That's just using your surroundings to your advantage there. Nice ring awareness by Danny Harris, showing off perhaps a veteran instinct that he has. Harris now lifting him up, but no. Reversal, catching the foot, and another dragon whip kick right to the face by Harris. Harris now kicks him in the face. Picks him up after that. Now throwing David Newcomb back into the ring. Danny now bringing it back to the inside as referee Jeff Bobcat warning the opponents here in this matchup. And now David Newcomb trying to make it back to his feet, and he finally got to a knee here. Danny is backed off to the corner, giving David Newcomb enough time to find his momentum, and look out, oh my goodness. Danny Harris last time backed off to the corner. Look out, we got a pin after that Russian leg sweep. 1, and only a 1 count there. As I said last time, fans, Danny Harris backed off to the corner when he knocked out Ryan Riley. Perhaps he was looking to knock out David Newcomb with that. David Newcomb already busted open. Look out, loading the shell and hitting him with that signature maneuver. We've seen Dave win off this move before earlier tonight. 2 count and only a 2 as Danny Harris kicks out here. David Newcomb cannot end the matchup off that. Got him in a front face lock. Nice Swiss uppercut to follow. David Newcomb got a hold of him once again, going for that snap suplex. Instead, finding a Northern Lights, dropping him back first into the mat. Dave now trying to clear the cobwebs, using the ropes now to pull himself back to his feet. Trying to as Danny Harris stops him in the middle of it. Harris now in complete control, got him by the back of the neck. What is Harris looking for here? Harris looking to throw him into the ropes here. No. Instead, look at that. Oh my goodness, what a back roll there into a beautiful dragon whip kick once again by Danny. Danny backed off to the corner. What is Danny looking for here? Looking for something big here, ladies and gentlemen. Big time clothesline. Good Lord, takes David Newcomb nearly out of his boots. Now Danny Harris in complete control, nails that decapitating kick and slithers in for the pin immediately. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of Bracket 2 here in the land of the Nightmare for the Nightmare World Cup, advancing to the Elite 8, in his awesome showing here tonight. David Newcomb pulled out all the stops, tried to at least, look at this, rolling elbow, nearly taking his head off with that. Look at this, this was the DDT that busted his head open there with that maneuver. David Newcomb has the blood immediately trickling down the face. And then look at this, Dave trying to put all he's got into that maneuver there, which Danny Harris would then kick out of. And this was the move that started the ending. Big time clothesline by Danny Harris, drops down David Newcomb, and that spinning heel kick right to the face, decapitating Dave, leaving your winner here tonight, the one and only, the lunatic, Danny Harris. Congratulations to the afflicted one himself on winning this matchup. Danny Harris walks away your victor here tonight in Bracket 2 of the Nightmare World Cup. That is right, of course, your winner of Bracket defeated Noah Todd, Ryan Riley, and David Newcomb. Nonetheless, your winner here tonight, Danny Harris. That's all we got for you here tonight, fans, on Nightmare Championship Wrestling. We will catch you on the next episode of NCW.